What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? What is up, man? It's been a long time since we went live, and it's funny because my phone is completely blowing up. Um, Everyone's saying that Harold Landry actually just signed an extension, 5 years, 87.5 million, 52.5 million guaranteed. So now you are looking at a guy who's going to be around for the future. What is he? I think they said he's 25 years old. You got a 25-year-old going and playing throughout the rest of his prime. So Harold Landry, congratulations. Um, it's funny. I'm definitely gonna have to change the title of this. I'm gonna definitely have to change the title of this for sure. But that's crazy. Right when I go live, um, breaking news. Right when I go live, breaking news, which is awesome. Again, I told people before, um, I would love to have Harold Landry back. It's just it got to a point where it's like, well, he only had one season of over 10 sacks, and it was 12 this past year. But you got to look at it. He's always been consistent. He don't miss no games. Um, he's always there, and he's a professional on and off the field. So I think overall this is a perfect move for the Tennessee Titans. Perfect move for the Tennessee Titans. Um, I think you got to keep that front four together. This is what I wanted. This is what everybody wanted. But you don't know. You really don't know with franchise tags. You don't know with the NFL draft, free agency, everything coming up like that. Teams trying to save money. This that trades here and there. It's crazy. But one thing is for sure, we have, in my opinion, the best front four in football. Danico Autry, Bud Dupree, who Bud Dupree has been dominating. As the season has gone on, Bud Dupree has completely changed. He's completely changed and completely have been doing his thing. So shout out to Bud Dupree. And then you got Jeffrey Simmons, the superstar of our defense, the best player. I truly believe he's our best player on defense now, and second best player on the whole team next to Derrick Henry. And it's crazy. And you keep Landry, so now you got four guys who are gonna be there. Like I think Danico has 2 years left, I believe. Simmons is gonna pick up that we've picked up that the fifth year option, so he's only going to get like 10 points. So that's a huge steal. Titans got a huge steal, but what we should do realistically is give him his long term deal. You got to keep AJ Brown around as well, because those are the two building blocks that we want to keep together. But that front four is special. What was it? 9 sacks against the Bengals, and we still ended up losing. Um, he's coming into his own, and he gets to play next to Big Jeff for the next 5 years, because Big Jeff ain't going nowhere. So one thing is for sure, Bud Dupree is going to be there for a long time, right? Jeffrey Simmons a long time, Harold Landry a long time, Danico Autry, we don't know. He'll still be there for a couple years probably. So we've got this front four locked up. All we've got to do now, in my opinion, is we really have to focus on improving this team offensively. We have had nobody offensively step up in big games. Like Henry is just coming off injury. What could he possibly do in that playoff game? He's still getting his feet wet, this and that. He'll be back 100%. I promise you guys that he'll be ready to go. And then you got Ryan Tannehill, who's 30-13, I believe they said it was, as a starter, which is unbelievable. First in the AFC, the whole AFC, first round by everything with so many injuries. He's really our Iron Man and keeping us alive and this and that, but which is respectable. It's just the thing that sucks the most, you guys, is that he's not on the field ever. Or not, I'm sorry, he's not ever performing on the field during playoff games. He's not doing that. Um, Obviously, if we draft well, it's going to be beneficial. We really need to draft well, but we have to. First of all, let's hit the draft. In my opinion, it's going to go two ways. In my opinion, what we should do is take a receiver right there, or trade back and get an extra pick. Um, and if not, for some reason, I feel like the Titans are going to draft a quarterback and really put pressure on Tannehill, and just like what we did with Mariota. I really feel like that's what's going to happen. I would love to take a receiver, but I just don't know if they're going to do that. With Logan Woodside back there, I mean, how scared is Tannehill to lose his job? Not at all. So there's been a lot of quarterbacks linked to the Titans in a lot of mock drafts recently, and I don't really want to feed into the hype because I really don't want a quarterback. But what I really do want is the Titans to stay healthy and compete because in this football team, um, I mean, obviously, look, let's just break it down like this. We really wanted, and not just me, a lot of us, most of us, we really wanted to have Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson. But when you look at what the teams gave up, you're giving away everything. Like the Seahawks literally got 2 first rounds. I think it was 2 seconds, a third, I think, and what the hell is that dude's name? Shelby or whatever, the defensive lineman. Um, it's crazy. They gave up so much, and the Seahawks got rid of a player who don't want to be there and have now built for the future. The Seahawks may struggle this year, but if they draft correctly, they could be a powerhouse in the near future, which is crazy and scary if you think about it. So again, man, the breaking news, obviously Harold Landry's going to stay a Titan, man. Yeah, Shelby Harris, good shit, Rare. Appreciate you. But yeah, man, yeah, Shelby Harris. He's good, man. He's a good player. So like I said, the Seahawks got a lot of good players. Um, but yeah, man, again, this is crazy. It's breaking news. It's crazy how this happens when I'm getting ready to go live and talk to you guys about the tag. I was getting ready to talk to you guys all about how I truly feel the Titans are working on a long-term deal. They're not going to let them go. Our players have made it clear. The front office has made it clear we want to keep Harold Landry. And a lot of people don't realize he's only 25. That's crazy young for a guy who's been in the league for as long as he's been in the league, 4 years or whatever? Like, that's crazy to me. So shout out to Harold Landry. Congratulations, big dog. I'm very happy that you are going to be in two-tone blue for the near future. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. There's still a few more things that need to be talked about for sure. And it's pretty clear. What are we gonna do with the receiver position? What are we gonna do with the receiver position? Well, I mean, Chris, I can't. I always say his name wrong. Olive or Olive or whatever. Olave. I don't know how to say his name, but I'll tell you what though, for real. That guy 4.39 officially, but he's a burner. He even looks faster on the field. That guy would pair well, especially with the injury history with our receivers, Julio and AJ kind of having some issues. What's up, real shit? But it's like, I don't know. Is that guy that, or are we gonna take Bama's Williams? Um, that's another guy that could be interesting. Um, do we just wait? Do we take a tight end? We do need a tight end. Gronk is still there as well. There's a lot of things that the Tennessee Titans could do to make this next step that much better. So make sure you guys tune in for that, man, because there's gonna be a lot of things happening for sure, man. New We Busy Entertainment Channel says, I'm a Michigan fan. All right, can someone explain to me how to say that name? Because I feel like I'm saying it wrong. But yeah, um, his route running is beautiful. His catching is good. He's very explosive and fast. He can take the top off the defense, and there's a difference between fast guys and fast guys who can play football. It seems like 95% of all the fast guys that run these fast 40 times can't even play football. It's like they're almost brought in just to try to beat the 40 record. It's crazy. But this guy is track star speed, and he is a first round talent. He could do a little bit of everything. It's pretty impressive what this guy's capable of. So one of those guys I'd really like to get. If not, I would like to trade back, get an extra pick, and then focus on tight end and receiver at the same time without missing that pick that we gave up for Julio Jones. So that'd be very, very huge for the Tennessee Titans moving forward. Um, Roshit says, what do you think about the Seahawks trade? I think they are goofy. The Seahawks, I have a picture here. I'll bring it up. The Seahawks gave up a lot. Or the Broncos see, we have it right here. As you guys can tell, we'll bring it over here. The Broncos receive Russell Wilson and a 4th round pick. Okay. And the Seahawks, let me take your thing off real quick, buddy. And the Seahawks received Drew Lock, Noah Fant, Shelby Harris, 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, a 5th-round pick. Like, that is unbelievable. That's like, to me, that's just ridiculous. That's a lot, man. That's a lot to give up. And as you could see here in another picture, it's pretty wild to give up that much. It's pretty wild to give up that much, you guys. It really is. But the Broncos are, I guess, trying to win right now. I mean, if they think they can, they can't. You know, whatever. Let them see what they could do. But it's pretty crazy now when you look. The AFC West quarterbacks are pretty insane. You got Herbert, you know, doing really well with the Chargers. Patrick Mahomes, self-explanatory. Russell Wilson now with the Broncos, and then Derek Carr, who's still there. And that division right there is going to be really fun to watch and very tough. So that's going to be very interesting as well. Very, very crazy. You know, there's news from all around the NFL, you guys. There's news from all around the NFL. People getting signed, tagged, everything like it, it's crazy. It's crazy. You know, one thing that I'm a little bit upset about is right here you have the 3 top tight ends get the franchise tag. I was really hoping to get one of these guys, and you got Mike Gesicki, whatever. Solid. I really wanted him, and the Dolphins said, "Nah, you ain't going nowhere, bro." Same with the Cowboys franchise tag, Dalton Schultz. After what he did last season, they couldn't afford to let him go. And then David Njoku, who's starting to really come into his own, really doing well. So all 3 of those guys are gone. So that really makes the tight end question mark on the Titans that much more interesting. Do the Tennessee Titans really want to go out there and pay a tight end? I don't know. We'll see, man. It's very interesting. Very interesting. Steven says Seahawks also released Bobby Wagner today. That's crazy. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, dude. That's crazy. Seahawks are just completely revamping, dude. Yeah, really crazy. Moses Garcia says, I'm a little late. Did you see how the Seahawks just released Bobby Wagner? I didn't see it. Like I said, man, this titles was like I was getting ready to talk to you guys because I haven't really gone live in a long time. I wanted to talk to you guys about the franchise tag and how Harold Landry didn't get it. I wanted to talk to you guys about how just because he didn't get the franchise tag doesn't mean he's going anywhere. Everybody made it clear they wanted him to stay in Tennessee. The fans wanted him to stay. The front office wanted him to stay. The players wanted him to stay. He has that respect. He's a pro on and off the field, doesn't miss games. And he just came off his best season as a starter for this Titans football team. 2nd round draft pick from Boston College. And he's just been doing that good. So he's got, you know, he's only 25 years old. We locked him up for the next 5 years and we'll have him throughout his prime. I'm very excited to see what this guy can do, you guys. And it's crazy because he gets signed. He signs the deal right when I'm going live. You can't make that up. You can't make that up. So I'll change the title after the video's over. Make sure you guys keep sending in them questions, man. This is crazy. I'm so excited for this football team because, like I said, when you have a front 4 like what we do, where you don't have to rush 5 or blitz corners or anything, it's always good to do that, but you really don't have to do that. You know what I mean? So it's interesting, man. Very interesting. I'm very, very happy. Real shit says, hello, how about Riddle getting suspended a season for betting? Well, I bet you Grandpa Slitta is over there still upset about Julio Jones. I'm pretty sure now he's even more upset because the Falcons are going nowhere. Nowhere. They're terrible. One of the worst teams in football. Steven says, yeah, I was mad that Gesicki, Schultz, and Njoku were tagged. Yeah, I mean, that was crazy. It was those are the 3 guys I really wanted to step in and be a starter for the team, and then we could draft a tight end in probably round 3 or something like that, and we'll be set on tight ends. But you know, it's a long off season. You know, the free agency is coming up soon. Then you got the draft, and I'm very excited for it. I'm very excited for this season, especially how the Titans season ended. The Bengals ended up beating us, which they shouldn't have. Literally shouldn't have. Barely beat us, and we literally beat ourselves. It's crazy. But we're keeping the core together as much as possible. But we're only gonna improve this offense and make it more potent. But we do got to stay healthy. That we got to stay healthy. Daniel says Landry just signed with the Titans. I know. I know. I literally was going live. I like to talk about the tag, and he got signed. So pretty crazy. Congratulations again, man. That'd be cool. Moses Garcia says I would love Hayden Hurst on the Titans. You know what? Hayden Hurst has a lot of talent. He really does, and I would love to see, I mean, whoever we bring in, I'm going to support. It's just going to be weird to see. Um, it's just going to kind of be weird to see us take the same approach. Can we do enough this offseason to take that next step? Because the Titans got the number 1 seed in the AFC with missing an NFL record number of players, which is unbelievable. We passed last year's 40 or the year before last 49er team. They didn't make the playoffs, and we got the first seed with that many injuries. So if we stay healthy, we fix a few things. I mean, the sky's the limit for this team. Luke Joel says, I like having him back, but I don't know about that price for him. You know what? I just think that we couldn't afford to lose him right now. We had to lock him down. You want to, he's a pro on and off the field. You know what you get in Harold Landry, a guy who's going to give everything he has to win football games. And that's Harold Landry. That is Harold Landry. He doesn't miss games, true pro on and off the field. And he just came off his best season with 12 sacks. And not only that, but the guy's only 25 years old. Let's go. Real shit says free agency didn't open up yet, bro. Yeah, I know. It will soon. It's not too far away. Mixed Whisper says best decision they've made off season. Yeah, for real. If you're talking about the Landry thing. Tennessee Titans logic. Everyone hit like. Yeah, everyone hit that like, man. Let's go. Real shit says my Steelers need to get a quarterback. Man, there's a lot of talks right now about Deshaun Watson and the Steelers. A lot of talk, man, for real. Titans 2K says our front four will only get more dominant. I believe so. Bud Dupree, if you look at Bud Dupree's first game of the season compared to at the end of the year where he was 100% healthy, it was a different player. It was a complete different player. And the stats when Bud Dupree is on the field compared to when he's off the field is night and day. The Tennessee Titans have a great front four, like I've said before many times. Bud Dupree, Harold Landry, Danico Autry, and Jeffrey Simmons. You got Tierre Pop-Tart there also doing work. Naquan Jones, who's domination down there. We've got a lot of players. Rashad Weaver is going to be a factor. I promise you guys that. Aiden Clark says, TA, do you think we can try to get DK Metcalf since Russell Wilson got traded to the Broncos? I want to. I really want to. Bring back the NWO. That's what the Ole Miss receivers called themselves. AJ Brown and DK Metcalf were teammates in college. Bring them together. And then watch us draft Corral Corral or however you say his name from Ole Miss. That would be so funny, man, just to push Tannehill and make him stay on his feet. Real shit says, Titan, you know what quarterbacks will be free agents? Off the top of my head, I don't. But I think if you're a Steeler fan, if I was a Steeler fan, I would be like, dude, please, Deshaun Watson, please come to Pittsburgh because he trust me. I've played him twice a year for as long as he's been in the league, and that guy is a good quarterback. He is a game-changing quarterback. As much as I don't like him because he was a Texan, if you guys get him, I'm telling you, he will change your team. He will change your team. And if he did get him, that'd be the first jersey I get if I was you. I would pre-order that bitch as soon as possible. That's crazy, man. Titans 2K says, when teams play us, they'll probably be like, shit, we got to face that defensive line. You already know, though. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows about the Tennessee Titans defensive line. That front four is fucking unbelievable. Mixed Whisper says, do you think Downing actually makes it through the offseason? I don't know, man. I really don't know. I think he's terrible, personally. I think he's terrible, but, what can we do at this point? Let's see. Titans 2K says, we should get an extra primetime game since we were number 1 last season. You got to remember, number 1 or number 32, the Titans will always be disrespected. Yep, and Logic is putting it up right here. Landry, 5-year, $87.5 million extension. Landry with a huge, huge payday, and it's well-deserved. Well-deserved. Real shit says, I don't want Watson. F that. His off-the-field issues should be handled pretty soon, though. Mix says, do you think we rework Zach Cunningham's contract, or do they leave it like it is? You know, I don't know, but I really don't want him to leave. He's that talented. I really don't want him to. Titanium Chris, what's up, buddy? Hope family's well and everything. We get to keep Landry. Hell yeah, man. That's big for us. It really is big. Lucas says, what's with the stream name? Didn't we extend Landry for 5 years? Everybody keeps saying that. You guys got to understand. You got to understand. When I was going live, right when I hit my time was live, that's when they signed him. So I just got to change. I'll change the title after the, I don't think I could do it right now. You just got to change the title. I got to change the title. I'll see. I don't know if I can right now. I mean, I probably could, but whatever. Let me see if I could do it real quick for you guys. But yeah, I mean, if you want a guy on your football team, that's consistent, that's going to give you every single thing he has and be a professional on and off the field, it's definitely Harold Landry. It's definitely Harold Landry, and he's a stud. He is a special player, you guys, a special player. All right, we're going to try to do this. All right, let's go. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. I'm just changing the name. Let's go. I'm very excited about this season, man. I really am. Hopefully we can get it done and have another good season for you guys. 87.5 million. Let's go, man. I'm very, very excited. This is a big, big moment for Titans Nation, you guys. Big, big moment. All right. So I switched the title. I can't really do the I can't really do that right now, but I'll switch that later. I'll switch that later. So, all right, we did that. Let's get back to the questions, you guys. It's good to see everybody again, man. Moses says, who would you want? Bring back Rashaan Evans or sign Bobby Wagner? I don't know, be honest, man. Rashaan Evans has been trash. He's good at stopping the run, but he can't cover anybody. So it's pretty crazy. I don't really know, man. Big Titan TV says Landry is worth the money. He drops back in coverage also, don't forget. Yeah, he does drop back in coverage, but he's not very good at it. Not very good at it, man. Let's go. Houston 777 says, I think we're only winning 6 games max. Yeah, the Texans probably won't be that good yet, but we'll see. Titanium Chris says, TA, who can we get at tight end and wide receiver? Well, tight end, there's a lot of rookies coming up in the draft. Same with receivers. But the draft really is irrelevant until free agency is done. Free agency is coming up, so we have to just wait for it and see what we do. But I'll tell you what, man, I'm very excited about the Harold Landry pickup. Being able to keep him on the on this football team and keep that front four who has gelled and has just gotten so much better. I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited about this team going forward. I really am. So we'll see how it goes, man. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, you guys, we're gonna end it up right here, man. I just wanted to talk to everybody for a little bit. We're gonna be doing live streams more often for you guys. It's been a long time. But yeah, man, Harold Landry is a Tennessee Titan for 5 more years, man. This is awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming here, man. And yeah, man, we got a lot of content coming for you guys. Don't worry about that. We'll have a lot of live hangouts soon, and we'll be setting them up. So make sure you guys tune in, man. So we'll see you guys later. Appreciate you. Tighten up.